Gemini, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading, and it's for the third week of October 2020. So that's from the 12th to the 18th of October. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle, and I'm using this Unnamed deck from the Wychwood oracle to draw a couple of cards to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Gemini for the third week of October 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the third week of October? Oh, okay, so you've got a card falling out. What does Gemini need to know? So you've already got one really lovely card. Oh, there's another two. Okay, we'll just take those that are falling out. You have good fortune with the clover. So good luck, a serendipitous event that has good results for you. And then you've got knowledge with the book. And you have the hourglass, a call to action. So that's actually quite exciting. It's sort of with good fortune and with the clover in the hourglass, good fortune and a call to action, you have almost like a karmic thing, a fate, a serendipitous or moment of synchronization, good timing, and it could lead to study, focus, knowledge, gaining knowledge, or it could be something that you call to use your knowledge to make the most of. But let's have a look at what the rest of the reading shows, and we'll put the good luck, the good fortune card right on the top there. We'll pop them down there. And let's see what the rest of the reading reveals. Let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the third week of October 2020. What messages are here for Gemini for the third week of October? What does Gemini need to know? Right, so I will use the 4-card spread for you. Oh, okay, and the first card reveals you. The second card shows your challenges. The third card shows advice from spirit, guidance, and then the fourth card reveals your outcome. And then these cards at the bottom act as clarification and give the reading some more depth. And we have at the bottom of the deck the 6 of Swords. So it seems that there is a transitioning period coming your way. But let's start with you, where you are. Well, it shows, it depicts, the 10 of Cups depicts harmony and togetherness, having found a connection, or simply reached a point where you are happy with those that you're around at the moment, where you feel things are in harmony, where you're in harmony with those around you, You feel supported, loved, and you feel you can return that. However, underlining that, there's this sense of taking on a lot of responsibility, of carrying a heavy load, even though it's something that could bring you growth and provide inspirational aspects. So perhaps in order to, when I'm looking at these two cards together, it's almost like to have this harmony, to have this happy home, a lot of the responsibilities on you to keep things cool, to keep things happy, to keep things together. And you feel up to this point you felt it's worth it because of it's because it creates this lovely environment, but you're the one doing all the work. You're the one carrying the heavy load. You're the one creating the growth and putting the inspiration in. It's all on you. It's all on you. And your challenges here is the Three of Cups usually depicts a celebration among friends. They actually celebrating the harvest, all the hard work they've done. But it's, it's a challenge for you to feel that because you're the one putting in all the work. It's not something. There's a sense that you've done all the groundwork. You've done all the carrying here, and it's not something that has been created together. So on the surface it looks happy, it looks harmonious, but underneath that, it's all the effort is on one person carrying that heavy burden alone, and it's a challenge to feel truly connected. I get a sense you feel that you'd love this synchronization, this harmony, but it's a dance that you do on your own. It's that togetherness is lacking. That's your challenge. And deep within, it's time now to reflect on this, to take yourself away from the group, walk away from the tribe, take some time out, and use that time for contemplation and reflection, looking for the answer, looking for illumination, the light, seeking wisdom, finding, getting a good perspective of the whole picture, and finding a deeper understanding of what is actually going on in the dynamics of this relationship. And in so doing, your guidance cards advises that you might bring up some truths that are painful to you, that sort of lead you to realize that there's a degree of betrayal in this lack of sharing the load. And the guidances suggest you face that and work through it, acknowledge it, work through it by facing it, acknowledging it, and letting the emotions out. Because the whole idea of the Three of Swords is that wounded heart is out in the weather, in the elements, in the storm. And the idea is that, our wounds heal in the fresh air. They heal when they're exposed. So the idea is to let this truth come up, even though it's painful, so that you can work through it and put it behind you. Um, the Eight of Wands here in this particular reading is concentrating on the communication aspect of its energies. As a guidance card, it's suggesting communication needs to be opened up, truths need to be told, and perhaps in connecting it with this card, it's just like part of healing this is opening up communication. And I get a sense once you start, the words will just flow. You'll have a lot to say, but this whole going deeper into the underlining issues of what appears to be a happy and harmonious situation will reveal, will bring this transition, will bring this change and this end. And that's probably the knowledge. The truth is the knowledge of what's really going on. And the call to action, is here. Once the words start flowing, once the truth is out, you take action. You take action to rectify this lack of balance. And in taking action, there's a degree of moving on. Moving on from these tears, this turbulent water, this stormy outburst, and setting your sights on a new horizon, something better, and moving on. With help, with aid, you're being guided through this, and you're being assisted through a transition. And you have death here depicting an ending. It may well be simply the ending being this facade ending and the truth coming out. For some, it may well be, an ending to a relationship, and it could be a work thing, it could be a family matter or a romantic thing. But the death card depicts that you may well find yourself moving on as you transition, as you look for something better, because you're dissatisfied. You'll be, once this truth is revealed, there's a sense of dissatisfaction, but there is an offer coming your way, and peeking out serendipitously, peeking out from underneath the bottom of the deck, you've got the Page of Cups, denoting a new joy, a new inspiring and creative attraction that you can focus on and start a new journey with. And that may well be the good fortune in revealing this lack of pulling together, this lack of support and true connection. Although it may be painful, it swiftly moves you towards a transition, and that transition takes you to something better, something calmer, something deeper. And there's the good fortune, because there you find a new happiness, a new joy, a new offer coming your way, something else that is inspiring and creative and draws your attention. So it's a bit of an up and down reading, really, and it's quite surprising in the way it's developed. But there you have it, Gemini. It's sort of a revelation, a call to action, to deal with a revelation that you're not as supported in something as you thought you were, and that may be painful, but it spurs you to move on and find something better, something that brings you more joy. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and have yourself a good week, and God bless you till we meet again.